Hello guys and welcome to day 2 of the Peach Advent Tea Calendar. And yeah, let's start by just putting the tea bag in the tea. Alright, don't really smell like something super special. It smells fruity. And let's see. Today's tea is Berry Burst. Oh no. It's a fruit tea. Black currant and raspberry flavored organic infusion. Hibiscus, licorice root, nettle, orange peel, black currant, chicory root, raspberry flavoring, black currant like natural, and then raspberries, and then natural lemon flavoring. Alright. And oh god, I just looked at the tea, it's like blood red already. Like super red. Oh no. Anyways, in this episode, what I'm planning on doing is that I'll answer comments on the odd days. So like day 1, day 3, day 5. Is when I answer like comments. So basically I will answer like basically 2 days worth of comments every 2 days. Just to make it easier and make it so that these aren't just, one type of thing. While on the non-odd days, the even days, maybe I'll do something special other than just a tea review. And today, something I've been dreading. Talking a little bit about my health, because at the moment I'm a bit in like a oh god. And also let's start with the good news. The good news is that since I recorded that video about the government, whenever they're gonna open whatever, they said late 2023, then they said early 2024. I thought it'd probably be at the end of 2025, 2026. We've finally gotten an actual number. They said the 15th of December. So it's when they're opening. Sadly for me, it's pretty far away from where I live. But they're opening at least. So we're just gonna have to get a new remis, like permission slip from my doctor. Sadly, can't get it from my ME doctor specialist. Have to get it from... That's pretty funny. Cannot get a remiss from the ME specialist to go to the government-run ME clinic. I need to get it from my house doctor. That's just a funny thing in that they don't accept ME specialists. Anyways. But also still sad news is that the team that I've been with in this clinic that I go to now, which I felt actually really happy with, because it's like one of the only places I felt I've actually gotten help and they've actually treated me like a human, by actually listening and just trying stuff. And then, I've loved it. And the people that work there, I love them. So we'll see how the new one, the government-run one will be. Hopefully it's good. I mean, when it comes to ME clinics for me, I've been to 2 that specialize in ME. One was god-awful trash, which was the first one I went to. And then when that closed, I got sent into the other one, which it was really, really, really good. So we'll see. But that doctor did say that, well, he's not going to work there, but this clinic that I go to now, they're going to try and see if they can become like a private, like a true private. Because at the moment they're like a semi-private. They are a private clinic, but they're still covered with the universal healthcare that we have in Sweden. It's just that certain things you still have to pay for, And let's say on average it's like 10 to 20% more expensive than truly, covered by healthcare. And if they go like the true private that I call it, well, it's gonna be a lot more. Let's say something that might have cost 250 kroners might cost now 2,000, right? So maybe like 10 times more expensive. And if they do manage to become private, we are kind of like, man, we might have to do some, depending on how the government run clinic goes. We might have to go like, man, we might have to bite the private medical bullets and see how we can like refinance our economy again to survive. While like, what type of things do we need to, just refinance so we could afford to go there? We'll see. If it happens, like it's not certain that they will become private, and it's not certain that the government run one will be terrible, But it is something to think about. I think it's something that's healthy to start thinking about. That, well, what can we do? Because our finance. I'll save the finance talk to another special, maybe in 2 days, because man, the finances. Oh god. Not just when it comes to medical, I think like the overall Peahc household finances. Anyways, has it gone 3 minutes? I'm gonna assume it's been 3 minutes. Oh god, I didn't check to see when I put this bag in the tea. Because I recorded for 7 minutes, but I don't think I put it in 7 minutes ago. It smells really, really strong. Of like just berry fruitiness. Oh god. I hate fruities. Oh god, disgusting. Yeah. It is very heavy on the raspberry flavor, I'll tell you that. The raspberry blackcurrant. If you like those flavors and you like them like cooked and slightly sour, this is for you, but... Yeah, no, man. God. So how many fruities have I tried over the years? And not a single one has been good. Alright, well, at least we finished with that segment pretty quick. Now let's go back into the medical ones. That's actually about the medicine. I've been prescribed amlodipine, which is, also for my cough, I've been prescribed bufentol, 200 micrograms. So that's what I take like an inhalator when I feel like I need it. And I did take one, like let's say 45 to 60 minutes ago. But this amlodipine is one that I got prescribed by this clinic and one of the doctors that I go to there, the ME clinic that is closing now. It's just a 30 tablet test thing to see that how do I react with this. Because if it goes well, maybe potentially, if the other doctors that I see in the future want to do a like adrenaline thing, if that's something that they believe they want to do, then maybe this could help make it so that I don't get the side effects that adrenaline gives me with like the heart, oh god, the heart cramp. I don't know what the English word is. But then he's gonna call, who knows, before Christmas. He's gonna call again to ask how I feel with these tablets. I'm not sure if I will take them. And he also said, like, don't feel pressure to take them. If you're afraid, don't take them. Because of the fact that, the things that these are normally given out for, high blood pressure, calcification in the arteries, and stuff like that, I don't have. I don't have any problems with that. I don't have high blood pressure. I actually tend to be on the lower side. And I don't have calcification in my blood. It was 0%. Did the whole full body, like we did privately. Thank God we did it privately, actually. Because it helped him, with this. God. Yeah. So my dosage, these are 5 milligram tablets, but I'm supposed to take 1/4 of a tablet a day. And then if I don't feel anything over a couple days, I can increase it to half a tablet for like a week, and then try 1 tablet. Because this is just a trial, a test, 30 tablet test trial. And if I feel any problems, I will stop. But the thing is that, like the doctor said, that people with low blood pressure don't tend to get a lowered blood pressure from this. Obviously the risk is there, but it doesn't tend to happen. And this is also a calcium antagonist. So I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I have these on my mind. Like, is it worth trying this for the potential side effects? I mean, one of the side effects is that I could die. If my blood pressure falls and I don't notice or something, I don't think it's high. I think it's very low. It's chance. But I am still like, man, is it worth trying even? Just for the off chance that a doctor might prescribe me adrenaline in the future, and oh god, something beeped. Our dehydrator beeped, and it distracted me. On the off chance, that the doctor does prescribe me adrenaline in the future, and that this actually works with the side effects of the adrenaline. There's so many like if. So I'm a bit like, oh god, I don't know. But I would still pick this description out because I kind of needed it in my hand to truly understand if I want to do it or not. And it was only $11 basically anyways. So if I decide not to take it, well, we'll just give it back, right? And it's kind of like just $11 off. So that's kind of like what I have in my mind at the moment. And also in December, when I was prescribed this Buventhal, but they are gonna come home to me and they're gonna do like a spirometry test. Basically you blow in something as much as you can. They give you some type of medicine, you blow again. I think they give you another type of medicine and you blow again. And then they see what you have. And when we talk with them about that, because I first got this and I was going to use this, until we could get that test done. Because I've tried a cortisone. It's called cortisone in English as well, like inhalator, before this for many, many months. And as you could probably tell by my videos, it didn't help. So I got prescribed this instead. And this was just something I'm going to use until I can get that spirometry done to see, well, what does it show. And they said that it could take a week after the call we had with them, or it could take 3 months to get a time. We're just gonna have to wait and see. And ended up that I'm gonna get it like in before the end of this year, so that's good. Like, let's say 25 days or something. Yeah. So that's where I am right now. There's positives and there's some negatives. But ever since I made that video, like 4 days ago, I think, 3 or 4 days ago, well, there's been a little bit of positivity happening when it comes to that field. About the fact that, yeah, they have opened. And yeah, I don't know. We'll see how 2024 ends up. Yeah. What do you think, Isa? Huh? Yeah. So I'm gonna today. The plan for today, what I plan on doing, that we're planning on dehydrating the last of our ghost peppers, our chocolate ghost peppers, or ghost pepper chocolate, I guess is the correct term for them. Basically, we bought that dehydrator for that because our produce for it this year was so much from a single plant. And since next year we plan on planting a lot more, we decided to give up on tomatoes. We've tried to grow tomatoes 4 years in a row. And I think in 4 years we've gotten basically cherry tomatoes. And in 4 years I think we've received 2 cherry tomatoes in 4 years. So no, tomatoes don't grow well. And I think we've tried on average maybe 3 tomato plants. And out of 3 times, so out of 12 tomato plants, we got in 2 tomatoes. While for the chili department, I mean, things that is producing a ton. And you would think that chili and tomato would be pretty similar. But no, the tomatoes don't do well at all. And it's not just the germination. Because we hand germinate. I do that, with shaking them and stuff like that. Is that the tomatoes, they don't even get to the stage where they want to put out, the flowers. And stuff like that. So, yeah. So we decided, let's go heavy on the peppers. But instead of just growing ghost peppers, like these super hot ones, probably still gonna have 1 or 2 plants super hot. Basically, the ghost pepper we have now, just taking some seeds from some of them to plant. What I plan on doing is I plan on taking 1 or 2 seeds from all of these chilies that we have left right now, from each of the chilies. And then plant them maybe next year. And then probably might buy a chili pack of milled to medium spice chilies. Because we'd like to, grow some chilies that you might be able to put in salads or stuff like that. And also, just taste different chilies. I mean, this year for us, that chili plant, the black pepper, the ghost pepper, has basically provided 100% of the chilies that we eat. When it comes to chili sauce and fresh chili and food, we still have bought some dried chili stuff. But now when we're gonna dehydrate these ones, might make dried chili, and we might not buy that either. So I will see how this goes. Thank you guys for watching, and yeah, how was your Advent? This beginning of Advent, how is it going for you guys? I'm quite curious.